after I completely finished my full month of August of doing so much unique ideals of doing those days, I decided to show you my September schedule already because I'm gonna be gone for the weekend and doing Labor Day. Yeah, that's just how that's why I upload these videos way earlier. That's why this week has like 2 uploads per day. So anyway, let's get into Fanfic Queens, and this month is gonna be dedicated to Fanfic Queens if you haven't asked already. Now, the first fanfic reading, the fanfic readings I'm going to be doing is Twilight's Lack Vacation, chapters 11, 12, 13, and Teacher Mothers of the Week, chapters 10, 11, and 12. Now, why am I uploading 3 chapters of this in 1 month? Well, I'm just going to let you know that in October, I'm actually going to do Halloween reviews again. Yeah, I decided to do those again, unlike last year. I guess last year I was completely burned out, but I'm pretty sure that this October, I'm completely not burned out whatsoever. Since I'm going to have everything set up for October, especially with some ideas that you might be interested in, I really think that this is pretty much the perfect time to upload all 3 of my unlisted videos chapters from vacation uploaded on my September schedule. And besides, Teacher Mothers of the Week videos gimmick is to upload 1 video with 3 chapters in it. And I always keep them and I always keep these stories keep these videos unlisted for any later date. Yeah, the unlisted ideal really worked out for me, so much that it really saved all the storage on my iPad. But anyway, the next 6 stories are gonna be from other writers. A Sparkling Transformation by Discord the Narrator, Living in a Van Down by the River by Penny Parker, not the real Penny Parker, just someone using an account as Penny Parker. You Can't Extinguish the Sun by Twilight Glimmer, All Our Times Have Come by Rarity EGM, Twins of the Beast Chapter 1, Change of Plans by Phoenix. Yes, I finally got to Twins at the Beach. And just to let you know, there hasn't been a second chapter by the time of this recording. But I will try my best to get to that eventually once it comes out. And finally, Hope Once More by J. David. Now, the reason why I'm doing so much fanfic readings from other works that didn't involve me is because I haven't did that in a while. I think the last time that actually happened was back in June, which was 2 months ago. And I think that doing 6 fanfic readings from other writers really is a makeup of all the time I completely passed without doing a single fanfic reading of someone else's work. I'm really looking forward on uploading these fanfic readings because I really think that they're going to be a bit more interesting. If you really think that they properly are just basically distractions or just uploads like I did of this month or anything, then you probably would think again. Anyway, My Little Pony Generation 5 chapter predictions. Flash Eyes, an alicorn, or just a unicorn depending on what happens. I really think that I actually had the idea on making another Generation 5 video involving Flasheye for September. And considering that this is literally the only character I can think of, I think that I might be able to actually give you some information on what Flasheye's motives are going to be in Generation 5. I really think that she's going to have a unique concept unlike what she did in Generation 4. Anyway, YouTube tributes, TGX game reviews for no good reason, and my life as a teenage robot fan base. Yeah, there's going to be there's going to be 3 fanfic readings, not fanfic readings, YouTube tributes for September, mainly because I really want to spread my appearance on the other channels that I have subscribed to. And considering that I haven't did that, since I've already did that once for this month, I decided to get back on doing to so much as I can in September. Besides, I really think that easily showing my respect to other channels by making 3 videos for 1 month is probably a good idea in order to get my opinions on what I think about these 3 channels. And believe me, I still have enough more, but I just don't want to use the same thing over and over again. I was going to have two bowling YouTube tributes on this month, but I decided to do one because I don't want it to be a bit repetitive. It just really doesn't usually fit when you have two bowling YouTuber tributes on 1 month while the other ones are just completely different YouTube channels. I just don't usually do that. Anyway, next is top 5 videos I'm never going to make. This is going to be one of the first videos of September once I come back. And I really think that this is going to be something that people like you will probably see onto why I don't usually make a lot of videos involving requests. I'm just going to say right now that requests isn't going to be part of my top 5 list. It's just me saying that I just can't get used to requests whatsoever, since that I really want to keep myself occupied onto the material that I have. I know it's not the way to make more YouTube videos, but to make more subscribers, but I'm just not there yet. Anyway, the reviews are just going to be two episodes from Season 9 of MLP. Drag and Dropped and Growing Up is hard to do. Considering that Drag and Drop is another specialty episode and is probably going to be the final one, I think that making a review of it instead of waiting it for the marathon to come is probably a better idea in order to discuss of how these characters have moved on. And then there's Growing Up is hard to do. Just by looking at the description or the hypothesis of this episode I think that this episode is the prime example onto why we're not getting a 10th season or further seasons. Like I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to make another video in November regarding onto why, if we got a 10th season, or we're probably not going to get one. Because with this being one of the final episodes involving the supporting characters of Friendship is Magic, it's probably a great idea to talk about it instead of waiting until the MLP Marathon number 2 in 2020. Because trust me, I really think that Growing Up is hard to do is going to be a really, really interesting episode. Just by how it's one of the final episodes of this show. Anyway, the final video, remember I said only 2 reviews for this month, for September. I guess I botched it up. As usual, sorry. Anyway, my third video I'm going to be doing involving L reviews is Equestria Girls Holiday Unwrapped. Now, if any of you are going to ask that this is going to be like a graduation special or anything, I know you didn't say that, but if that was going to be the other case in 2020, keep this in mind. The Holiday Unwrap is going to take place during the winter, and it's also Equestria Girls' version of what Hearthwarming Eve is. Not to mention that even though that we still didn't get any information on what this special is about, I am still going to review it nonetheless, just to how what Equestria Girls is going to lead to, since I think that this is kind of similar to last year's when they uploaded the best gift ever in October, and they're probably going to do the same thing here once they upload Equestria Girls Holiday Unwrapped the week after the finale of Season 9 in Discovery Family. I'm really serious. The fact that we're actually going to get another holiday special in October, well, it's not confirmed yet, but if it's true, then we'd probably be able to see some kind of interesting ideas of what Equestria Girls is going to. Again, the information that we got that Sunset's Backstage Pass might be the last DHX special, but at the same time, with the fact that we're getting a third special in the second season, maybe, I really think that they're probably going to have, I think the special is going to have the DHS people still working on it, but afterwards they're probably not going to work on anything ever again. But we still don't know what the future of the Equestria Girls is going to be after Holiday Unwrapped premieres. I'm pretty sure that we're just going to expect what we get from Equestria Girls even when Season 9 is over. And keep this in mind, I'm gonna make sure that the video is gonna be shorter than the last two reviews I did on the last two specials involving season 2. As far as I'm concerned, I really don't need to cram everything in my Holiday Unwrapped review because I think it's completely redundant. Even though that I'm going to use 3 background musics in that video, I still don't want to make the review much longer than it should be. Now, I'm just going to make one thing perfectly clear. And no, it's not because I have a job now, because Holiday Unwrap is going to be on a Sunday. The thing is, Sunday is my brother's birthday, and we might be able to do something special with him. So I don't think that the review is going to happen just when it premieres on that day. As far as I'm concerned, it will probably be uploaded on the next day or so. I'm really sorry, but I didn't think that this special, premiering in a different country, is going to be the same day as my brother's birthday. So I hope you're really patient, and I am gonna try my best to get the review done as quickly as possible, in order to be ready for the next day after my brother's birthday. Hey, if I'm lucky, I might be able to finish the review tonight in September 22nd. And even though it will probably be a bit late, it will still be way for anyone who wants to watch it. I'm just going to say right now that what's going to happen in September 22nd is either going to be something special for my brother, or just probably just going to be staying at home doing nothing special. Well, not really nothing special. I mean, doing something special and going to a different place going to a restaurant and eat and stuff. But anyway, that's basically my schedule for September. I know it's not really a lot that you expect, but keep this in mind. I don't want to overwhelm myself like I did in September, in August. But I will say that the ideas I have for October will probably blow you away, since I'm getting back to reviewing to Halloween reviews. Just keep this in mind, that these videos I have for September is just what I have to keep you guys occupied. I just don't want to overwhelm myself onto doing so much videos in 1 month. That way I can keep myself occupied on doing other materials. I really hope you understand that. I'm Lonely Fanfic 4 here, and I'll see you when I get back from my weekend off.